Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, at-home decompression stretches for a herniated disc. Now, I do make a lot of great content for those folks out there suffering with low back pain issues, such as sciatica nerve pain, bulging discs, herniated discs, lumbar stenosis, lumbar arthritis. If that is you, hit that subscribe button. You're gonna be notified when I upload some great new content for you guys to get you back on the road to recovery. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So folks, today I want to go over 6-7 different at-home decompression positions, stretches you can do to help alleviate some of that pain you may be suffering from a lumbar herniated disc. Now, in the early stages of a herniated disc, the material pushes out of the disc. It can be touching on the sciatica nerve. There can be a lot of pain response in your lower back as well as coming down your leg, perhaps if it is sciatica, which is also affected. Taking pressure off of the disc will help to alleviate some of that pain. That's what decompression is. When I'm standing, gravity is acting upon me. Gravity, of course, is pushing down, right? It's pulling us down. And you, between your vertebrae here, you get your disc, and it is compressing the disc. If I can take the load off of that herniated disc, take the stress off, I can alleviate some of that pressure where the material has been pushed out into the nerve, into other pain receptors, and hopefully reduce some of my pain. And you can try a couple of different ones of these. I'm going to show you, pick which one works best for you. They're not all going to be applicable for your particular condition, depending on which way the disc is herniated. Give it a try. If it helps you, try it a few times in the day as best you can, okay? Now, one of the first easy ways to get some decompression is to lie on the ground, but you want to lie your ground with your feet on something. So we'll just substitute this here as a wall, okay? So I'd be getting myself on the ground, and then I would just simply put my feet up on the wall like so. Now this could also be the back of a couch, could be a small footstool. You don't want to have your legs straight, especially if there's sciatica involved. That may engage the sciatica nerve, it may hurt more. But just lying in this position here, big deep belly breaths. When I say a belly breath, I mean you breathe in, expand your stomach out, breathe out again. And you cannot, well you can, but I would choose not to lie flat with my legs on the floor, because you're going to engage a muscle called your iliopsoas muscle, runs to the top of your hip into your lumbar spine. It is going to pull on the back and create some compression. You want the legs up fully, like so, and this will give you some decompressive action on the lower back. And you stay here, as long as you need to, a few times a day. If it brings you relief, fantastic. Now, of course, not everyone will succeed from this. I have some people who have issues, the compression, the force from lying on the ground itself. So you may want to put a mat or a towel under your lower back region, just to give you some cushioning against the floor, okay? But some people get a better relief from a prone, a face down position. So we'll show you that quickly here. I'm going to come up. Now I've got a kind of we've got a wrapped up mat. So this could be some big large beach towel type things. I've also got this kind of pillow type device. And this one, you're going to be lying face down. Now you want the pillow, the mats, just right about your sort of hip, sort of pelvic region there. And what that's going to show you from the side here, let's push that out of the way. What that's going to do, it's going to place this just around about my hips there, and you're going to lose me on the mic. I'm going to lie face down with my hands in the back of my head, like so. Okay, so it's in the back of my hands here. And we're just going to put that a little bit, there we go, that's better. It's my chest on the floor. And again, big deep belly breaths, sorry. Now, you will have to adjust this, because what you want to make sure, you don't want to be, if I put this on my thighs, for example, my lower back is going to be on the floor and I'm going to be in extension, all right? You want to position that far enough forward, essentially, that I've got this point, I'm going to show you in just a second, this point where the spine will open up and slightly decompress. So, let me show you a little bit better. So this is my lumbar spine vertebra here. When I'm standing, we've got a slight lordotic arch, okay? When I lie flat here with my legs against the wall, you tend to flatten out the spine, okay? And obviously with your breathing, get a little bit of decompression. When I lie on this, same thing. If I put this little pillow here too low, I'm gonna get a lot of extension, and depending on the type of herniation I have, that could cause more pain. So I wanna move this forward, maybe as I said, for you, just everybody's a little bit different how they're designed. It could be across the front of the groin, could be just at the top part of the thighs. And what will happen is you'll go from having a lordotic position of your lumbar spine to a more neutral. And when you do that deep belly breathing, you're gonna get this opening of the vertebra, which is decompression, okay? So some people may prefer legs against the wall, other people may lie prone position. And you'd lie there maybe 1-2 minutes at a time. If it does help take some of the pressure, take some of the pain away, then you can try it multiple times in the day, okay? All right, that's 2 to start with. There's more coming. Stay tuned. Okay, folks, time to show you a couple more different decompression stretches. Now, what we're doing essentially is what's called passive decompression, okay? The next one here is going to be a little bit harder. Now, I do admit if you are not a particularly strong person, be a little bit older, or you've had some other injuries, this could be too hard for you to do, but it is still one action of decompression. Now, what it involves is having 2 similar height chairs, could be 2 small tables, okay, sturdy, okay? And what we do is we go between them, place our hands here, and we take the weight on our arms, and then we just sort of push up, and we just let our lower body hang. And you'll feel your shoulders go up towards your ears, and you just hang there. And you might just do 20-30 seconds for this one, not a minute, and then you just push back, okay? Now, obviously they've got to be sturdy, or you're knocking over tables and chairs in your house, okay? But if you do have access to this type of equipment, I said 2 sturdy chairs, sturdy table, it is worth giving it a try. Now we come back again, take the weight on my arms, lock my elbows, and I'm just letting that lower body hang. And you'll feel this slight kind of decompression of the lower back. Now, I do admit that is a tricky one, okay? So now when you can do slightly easier, I'm gonna put this down here. Now, this here could be a box, table, edge of the bench, edge of the bed, etc. Okay, we just need to get creative with some of these activities. Could also be the edge of the couch. Now, you want it to be a decent height. I prefer this one off the edge of the bed myself, okay? So you might lose me on the mic again. I'm going to be going forward here, and I'm letting my lower body hang, which is going to have the effect of pulling that lower body away a little bit and trying to decompress that lower back region. So I'm going to crawl on here, my pretend bed. My hips are just at the edge here, and I'm just going to let my legs just droop off to the back like so. I'm going to wiggle around to find the best position. There we go. Deep breathing again. And you might stay again 30 seconds, a minute, as long as it's comfortable for you. And what you're actually doing is that lower body, the legs there, they are pulling and helping separate and decompress that lumbar spine. Okay, guys? These things shouldn't hurt, okay? If they are hurting, stop, try another one. There should be one that you find which works for you. But I've got more, just a second. Now, folks, next couple are going to be hanging types of decompression. Now, I'm noticing everybody has to have one of these pull-up racks in their home, okay? But this could be the edge of a door frame. It could be beams in the house. You could also use a towel over a door. That also works very well as well. Maybe you do have access to a gym. This will also come in handy for that particular modality if you're choosing still to go to the gym and do some activities, okay? So this is hanging decompression. Now, I'm aware that obviously the strength of your arms will depend a lot on how long you can hang for, but I prefer to do this one. We put our hands up on the bar. I put my feet in front of me, so I'll show you from the front and the back. So I don't put my legs behind me, because that tends to create extension in the spine. I want to put my feet in front, and then I just gently let myself hang, let my body take all the weight on my arms, and you'll start to feel that lower back start to ease off and get some decompression. 10, 15 seconds, however many seconds you can manage to start with. Take a foot back. relax. Oh, I've got some pain relief, great, okay. Same as before, take a few minutes. You need that extra break, you can do it again. And if you do have access, as I said, to a frame in the home, some wood frames, window ledges, door ledges, etc. Don't hang out the window, okay? Go again as many times in the day as you can manage. Now I am aware this is tougher on your grip strength, okay? A towel over a doorway will also help, over the door itself. Here, same thing, put my legs in front of me and take the stress on the towel, and I just relax here and let that lower back get extended, get decompressed, okay? So there's 6 at-home decompression type exercises you can do to relieve some of that stress off that herniated disc, okay? Give them a try. If you find one that works for you, you can do it as many times in the day as you can manage, all right? Again, any questions, comments, problems, hit me up in the comment section down below. And don't forget, if you're out there struggling with your own low back pain issues, hit me up, okay? I do a free advice call, book down below, grab a call with me. I'll give you some extra things to try to do to get you back on the road to recovery. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.